Yay, we're live. Awesome. Okay, we're going to read Christmas Around the World. This is one of the favorites for this Christmas season. And it's a beautiful little hardback, hardback. This is what it means, not paperback. And it says, do you know who sent the very first Christmas card? Or what people eat for Christmas dinner in Brazil? Or why we decorate trees? You can find out in this book as you enjoy the magical traditions of Christmas all around the world. Well, I think that's pretty interesting. And I'm curious to find out. So let's go ahead. And this is a book that a very lucky little girl is going to receive this Christmas in the Canary Islands. So let's see. Chapter 1. It has 4 chapters and it has a recipe on how to make cookies, Christmas cookies. It says, Chapter 1, Christmas time. It's the night before Christmas. Everyone is fast asleep, waiting for the magic to begin. Yeah. The beautiful little socks hanging from the fireplace. Cards are written and sent. Presents are wrapped and waiting under the tree. Stockings hang empty from the mantelpiece. What is a mantelpiece? This is a mantelpiece. While children dream of a secret visitor and a sack bursting with surprises. Father Christmas, obviously. People have been enjoying Christmas for over 2,000 years. Early Christians started it to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Jesus was born in Bethlehem, a small town in the Middle East. His parents, Mary and Joseph, were visiting the town, but every inn was full. Inn is like a little hostel, I guess. But every little, terrible hair, never mind. So Jesus was born in a stable. A star shone brightly overhead to show everyone where he was. Excited shepherds, the ones that take care of the sheep, working in nearby fields, came to see him. 3 wise kings arrived from far-off lands to worship him, and they all brought presents. Lucky Jesus Christ. Look, what a beautiful little bookmark. Now Christians go to church on Christmas Day to remember Jesus' birth, but millions of others celebrate it too. Chapter 2. Deck the halls. There's a song that goes, deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. Have you heard it? Singing is also a very important resource when teaching English to our children at home. So you must start with the Christmas caroling. Early in December, the streets sparkle with lights. Christmas is coming. The 4 weeks leading up to Christmas are known as Advent. An Advent calendar counts down the days from December 1st to Christmas Day on December 25th. That's the Advent calendar, which I recommend. I have some suggestions on how you can make a book Advent calendar, for example. The Sunday before Advent used to be called Stir Up Sunday. Stir Up Sunday, because it was the day people made Christmas puddings. Yes, my father used to do this with us. He's British, and the British have a horrible cake called Christmas pudding, and it has loads of very special ingredients. I think it has up to 30 something ingredients. They're not easy to get, and it's very special. And then they flame the cake, say flambe. Everyone stirred the pudding and made a wish. Today, most people buy their Christmas puddings because they're not easy to make. But they still decorate their homes with flickering candles and holly, just as people did hundreds of years ago. Then they add strands of glittering silver tinsel and put up twinkling Christmas lights. Now, here's a lot of adjectives, which are actually really good because it teaches us a lot of different ways of talking about the things that surround us at Christmas. Tinsel are the little silver streams that you put on the tree to decorate. Flickering candle, the light flickers, right? And twinkling Christmas lights, because they twinkle, 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 like twinkle, twinkle, little star. Some people hang up mistletoe too, the little thing that you kiss under. First used by the Celts, the people, Celts, los celtas. I don't want to speak Spanish. I'm trying to only speak English. Over 2,000 years ago, the Celts thought it was a magical plant of love, so today we kiss under it. And front doors display wreaths woven with leaves and shiny balls. So here we have a wreath and the mistletoe and the flickering candle lights. In Germany, Christmas is a big deal in Germany. In Germany, Christmas markets are set up for people to buy decorations. A Christmas market is called a Weihnachtsmarkt, I think. Weihnachtsmarkt. Yeah, genau. Some of the stalls sell Christmas cookies for people to eat while they shop and hot, spicy drinks to keep them warm. This is true. It's actually called Glühwein, and the wine is spicy and hot, which is very nice. It's sweet as well. And it has canela. How do you say canela in English? It has, it'll come to me. And they sell cookies, but they also sell pretzels, and I love a hot pretzel. The brightest decoration in every home is a sparkling tree, topped with a fairy, a star, or a Christmas angel. The first Christmas trees hung in Eastern Europe, upside down. An old legend says the idea to decorate them came from Martin Luther, a German priest. One night, he saw stars twinkling through the trees. Back at home, he lit up his tree with candles. Now, all over the world, people decorate their trees. The American president switches on the lights of the tree outside the White House. That's the White House. And the giant tree shines out in Trafalgar Square in London, a gift to Britain from Norway. I didn't know that. Chapter 3, Piles of Presents. Gifts have been part of Christmas ever since the kings and shepherds brought presents for Jesus. Families and friends buy each other presents, but other people bring them too. Long ago in Turkey, there lived a bishop named Nicholas. Nicholas loved to give children presents and help the poor. He was such a good man, he became Saint Nicholas. Today, he's known as Santa Claus or Father Christmas. In England, we say Father Christmas. And in Germany, they say Saint Nikolaus. So he's from Turkey. And look how far he came. This is the story about Saint Nicholas. Why stockings are left out. Sorry. There was once a man who had 3 daughters, but he was too poor to pay for their weddings. "We'll never be married," sighed one as she washed their stockings and hung them over the fire to dry. There are the stockings. Saint Nicholas was walking by and heard her. Late that night, he dropped a shower of golden coins down the chimney. When the sisters found the gold in their stockings, they were thrilled. Their father was delighted. It must be a gift from St. Nicholas, he smiled. There's the beautiful picture of St. Nicholas looking through the window, the golden coins that fell through the chimney. So that's maybe why we think Father Christmas comes through the chimney. Some say that Santa Claus lives at the North Pole or in Lapland, which is nearby. Every year, millions of children send him letters saying what they'd like in their stockings for Christmas. Santa packs his bulging sack and sets off in his sleigh, pulled by 9 flying reindeer. You notice how he says bulging sack, un sacco lleno, bulging, really big. I love the way they incorporate adjectives in every little sentence. It gives us a lot of vocabulary to work with when learning English, so it's wonderful. It's good for parents too, because even if your level of English is really good, there are going to be words you will not have used before. Santa isn't the only person to bring presents at Christmas. Italian children with Befana, a kind old witch. She didn't join the king Jesus because she had to sweep her house. Now she searches for the baby every Christmas, leaving presents as she goes. In Sweden, children leave out a bowl of porridge for the tomte, a gnome who lives under the floorboards. Children in Syria, floorboards, casas con parqué tienen floorboards. Children in Syria leave out hay for the 3 kings' youngest camel. In the morning, the hay has vanished and presents are there instead. In Germany, children write letters to Christmas angel called the Christkind, asking him to leave their presents under the tree. People open their presents at different times too. In Holland, the paper is torn off on St. Nicholas's Day, December 6. In Scandinavia and Germany, Christmas Eve is the big night. Then Christmas morning is free for church and visiting friends. What do you like to do? Do you like to celebrate Christmas on the 25th or on Christmas Eve on the 24th? I'm kind of like, I used to celebrate it on the 24th, and then like the 25th was a day to play. But in Britain, Australia, and the United States, and many other countries, everyone has to wait for Christmas Day. Until in 1843, an artist named Horsley invented the first ever Christmas card. I didn't know that either, and I never thought about it either. Shinen Amereto from Japan. Feliz Natal from Brazil. Feliz Natal. Erija Christmasi from East Africa. Glödelig Jul from Denmark. Now, more than 10,000 million Christmas cards are sent every year. Do you still send Christmas cards? I used to send Christmas cards a long time ago, but I've stopped. Like, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 years ago, I stopped sending Christmas cards. So it's pretty, but it's also a lot of money, I guess. I don't know. I stopped celebrating Christmas quite altogether because it's just too much hassle. Chapter 4. Food and fun. Every Christmas, families and friends get together to enjoy an enormous dinner. What they eat depends on where they live. Menu, and here we have a menu. Roast turkey, Belgium, Brazil, Britain, Ireland, Nigeria, and the United States. Boiled cod in creamy sauce in Finland. Spicy chicken stew in Ethiopia. Roast eel in Italy. Roast pig in the Philippines. So what do you have for Christmas dinner? Me, particularly, it's just me and my daughter. So we have something we like. We just buy lots of little cute stuff. We have like tapas, which is fun. For dessert, Christmas pudding. People in Britain eat this rich, spicy pudding I told you about my dad used to make. It's filled with fruit and lucky charms. Long ago, people put all kinds of charms, like from sixpences, which are like little cents, and silver rings to buttons and tiny dolls in their puddings for luck. Es como el roscón de Reyes en España. Rice pudding. In Denmark, people eat a pudding of rice and milk with a lucky almond cooked in it. Panettone, yummy. In Italy, people enjoy slices of a tall, sweet yellow cake. I love panettone. I have this for breakfast, like for the whole month of Christmas. For most people, Christmas is a holiday. With the presents unwrapped and all the food eaten, they can do whatever they like best, like go out and play in the snow or play with their toys, which may be going for a winter walk, playing games, or snoozing in front of the TV. What do you do on Christmas Day? Go visit the family, have a big lunch, maybe a nice little nap. In Alaska, children run through the streets carrying a star on a pole. Everyone else tries to steal the star. Interesting. There's a little picture of that there. Mexican children try to smash a piñata, a clay container. As it breaks, tiny presents tumble out. And all over the world, people go carol singing. Again, let's start singing our Christmas carols. I love Christmas songs and I sing them all year round. But now, for sure, we're going to sing more. They gather in the street or walk from house to house singing Christmas songs and collecting money for charity. Carols are full of hope, telling listeners to be kind, just like Jesus. The first carols began as jolly Christmas dances in Italy nearly 1,000 years ago. The dancers started singing along and carols were born. Very interesting. Christmas lasts for 12 days. So that's where the 12 days of Christmas comes from. I didn't know that. There's even a song about it with presents for each day. Have you heard the song? On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. And so it goes. I actually have a lot of those books for sale for this Christmas, the 12 Days of Christmas. It's a lovely song. Exactly. A partridge in a pear tree. January 6th is Epiphany. This celebrates the day the kings came to see Jesus. So some countries call it Three Kings Day, like in Spain. People eat king's cake, roscón de Reyes, and give each other gifts. And then Christmas is truly over. Yes, on the 6th, it's the last day of Christmas. And here we have a little recipe on how to do Christmas cookies. This is a recipe for Lebkuchen, Christmas cookies from Germany. My mom used to make them, actually. And I should definitely get this book from my daughter so that we can make Lebkuchen and she can learn all about Christmas. Well, that is a lovely book. And I have 2 people who bought it already. And if you want to buy it, actually, you're probably gonna have to do it like in the next few days. I'm putting in an order on the 24th, and that's it's amigos until next year. So you want this book? Call me, write to me, or fill in the form. You know how it goes. If you have got to the end, this this reading marathon is all about learning to read English with your kids at home. So I'm teaching you the correct pronunciation of the story so you can work with your kids at home. And I hope it's useful. It's inside. All the videos are part of a free course that's on my website, and all the information is down in the box anyway. So I'm not going to go into big details, but I would like you to press the like button if you like this video, to share it with your friends, and to subscribe. And if you can activate the notification bell, that would be awesome, because then you will find out when I start publishing more readings of all the books I have here, which are plenty. So I have to do a lot of reading this week. Thank you so much, and bye.